Hey guys, and welcome to this practice round at Fountain Hills. Me and Knut are playing for blonde hair actually. What do you think, Knut?
Bleached hair? Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, the loser has to bleach his hair. So here is Knut on hole 1. That's around 130 meter par 3. Straight over the water. With a great looking shot, but just skips OB.
That's so
Super unlucky there from Knut.
unhappy.
Here am I throwing my Surly PD2. Just throw it on a big hyzer, wait to the right side and hope for the best.
It kinda looks good.
And it's parked.
5 meter.
That's not a shocker from Blær. He's very often parked
Yeah.
at these kind of holes.
But you needed early stroke. I remember you asked for 1 stroke lead. So
Because of my rating.
So I just gave it to you.
So here's hole 2. It's a long par 4, and the play is probably to go low under the trees, just like I did.
Hit the fuck.
Skip.
Hit the bird.
Skip off the grass and straight to the middle. Perfect drive from Blær.
That's just so lucky.
There's Knut, probably throwing his destroyer. Great looking line.
That was
And we
perfect.
both have perfect.
That
drive
wasn't
there.
even close to a bird. Your shot is like you're aiming for the birds. Doing a Jonas.
Here am I throwing my PD2 again on a huge hyzer. It's looking very good.
Yeah, that looks
Well, this is a
better.
birdie, but for sure.
It's kind of parked, I think.
What are you throwing there, Knut?
Domi Destroyer. Star Destroyer. Old one. I think it's pretty good.
A little bit to the right side, so you will have a death putt. That you probably have to go for because you're already losing by 1. But it was a good layup. I'm not sure if it was a smart play, but far on hole 2, it's okay.
I should have made
There
it.
I have a really hard tester.
No, it's
for
like
my birdie.
this is like 6 meters Blær.
It's like circles at downhill.
Downhill.
With water,
It's not downhill.
with water straight behind the
This
basket.
is-
So,
You make these pits all
but
day long.
I have nerves of steel, so I make that putt. And after 2 holes, I have 2-stroke lead, man. What do you think?
I try to not think.
Hole
Like
3,
always.
89 meters. It's just spike hyzer, nothing in the way really.
It should be easy.
And I think I'm kind of parked.
This should be the easiest throw in the world.
I think hole 3 probably played as the easiest hole on the course, I would guess.
Yeah, maybe.
So Knut tapping in his birdie.
Oh
So
yes.
you're -1. Welcome to the birdie train, man.
Toot toot.
And I'm tapping in my bird. So I still have 2-stroke lead going into this very hard 77 meters
It's like
island.
the world's biggest OB island. It's not possible to miss this.
I'm throwing my star croc. It's very overstable. Just throwing it to the right side and letting it
I
fade
don't even know
slowly
what
to
I'm
the
throwing.
basket.
Maybe probably AVR X3. I think so.
So Knut thinks he's a big arm, throwing his putter there
Easy.
on this long highland hole. And
I think I almost aced it.
did you make the island?
No, yeah, under the basket.
Okay, very good shot from Knut there. So this is like circles at tester putt and a lot of headwind, so
And we hope the loser's gonna have a hair looking like Peter's.
an unlucky low miss there from Blær, but he will come back. So now it's back to 1-stroke.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be a tight battle for sure.
And we can see already now you can't handle the pressure when I'm parked and you have a tester.
Hole 5, that's actually one of the hardest holes on the course, I would think. It's 140 meters downhill with OB road behind the basket. And I think Knut had pretty good drive there with his longest disc.
If I remember, it was 60% power with a rock or something.
And I'm throwing my Halo Destroyer there on a huge hyzer line. Not sure where we end up, but we will see.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was not that good.
That putt is hard though. It's like 12 meters downhill with the OB behind the basket.
look.
And great layup from Knut.
Also terrible run. Was pathetic.
Actually, I remember in this putt, Knut is. You see the shadow here on the right side. He's walking behind the basket while I'm putting. So it was kind of unfair, but it's okay. I still have 1 stroke lead.
It's only mind games, but
So after 5 holes, I'm 3 down. Knut is 2 down. It's still okay.
this is also pretty easy.
Hole 6 is.
It's just a spike heiser.
It's 75 meters spikers uphill. It should be super easy birdie.
You just don't.
Knut throwing his Firebird there, and I'm taking my champion ape.
You just don't want to land on the right side of the basket. But
Yeah. If you land in the hill on the right side, you could easily roll OB. So I'm just watching out.
I think it looked like a bit left. Yours? I think mine is 100% parked.
There's Knut.
Or maybe you're.
Has a little 6 meter tap in.
It's
Nice
not
putt,
6
nice
meters,
putt.
like 3 meters.
And there I am tapping
you
in my
were
birdie.
completely parked.
So I still have 1 stroke lead going into a very hard hole 7. Only 64 meters, but OB all around the basket.
Oh, maybe. I don't.
I think
I think it was okay. Maybe, or was it OB?
I think it was OB.
Maybe.
Knut doesn't really remember. It's kind of long time since we played this round, but Knut is very angry already walking to his tester putt.
No, I had
par.
had to walk up to these people and warn them because you were throwing. And I asked if they were in the way, and then I said, "Nah, not for me. That's why I drew first." But you should watch out for that guy.
So, look like you
I
just
was in the
went
water.
OB, and you have like
And-
circle sets putt for
And this
par.
is kind of scary putt actually. But
Yeah, you have the OB behind there as well. So
yeah, if you miss the basket, you land an OB.
Yes.
Or if you hit like the cage or something, you're probably gonna roll OB as well.
but you make it good confidence putt there. But
I kind of needed it because I think you were parked.
yeah.
Yes.
So now it's back to 2 strokes. I'm not missing any more putts. So now it's only birdies.
I would say you have a good start. -5 after 7, that's pretty good.
That's good. Hole 8 is a par 4, 173 meters. It's a pretty hard one. You just have to get it over the trees there and then pitch to the island. I'm throwing my
Oh,
halo.
that was so much inside. That's such a bad shot.
So perfect shot there with my Calvin Destroyer. And I think Knut is throwing his Destroyer as well.
I think that was better. I think I hit the gap. I don't think you hit your gap.
So Knut probably like 70 meters left throwing his...
Aviar, I think. Aviar 3.
I think it looks very, very good. And there am I after my perfect tee shot with only a little pitch to the basket.
It should be easy.
Should be easy, yes.
If you can handle the pressure.
Let's see. And perfect shot by Blær once again. So that should be
What do you mean once again?
Did you see that? That should be a tap and birdie.
Like a 50-meter shot and you were so happy. I don't understand.
Nice putt from circle sets there. 2 holes in a row. That's good.
Yeah.
So it's
You're
still
starting to be shaky.
hole 9 is actually the hardest hole on the course. It's so hard to go for the birdie there. It's 126 meters and you have to go so much to the left to get the birdie with OP all around the basket.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just throwing my Sexton Firebird there, trying to land safe on the right side and then pitch to the basket. And I think you are doing the same.
Yeah. One of the round I actually accidentally parked it. Maybe it was now? No. I think I maybe was OB, yes.
You threw it straight into the water.
Yes, I think so.
So throwing his rat on a sidearm upshot. It's looking good, running the basket, but he will have to settle for a bogey there. This is
Yeah, I
actually
know
a
I
par.
will make the comebacker. So
Oh yeah, this is a par 3. So there am I after my perfect tee shot. Just going to lay it up for my par and have 3 strokes on Knut.
it's still a tester.
It was a pretty short layup actually, but
Oh, it was
Nice
too
putt.
far, I think.
nice putt once again.
And we also have some Peter in monitor.
A little bit on the left side, but it's in. So 3-stroke lead now going into hole 10.
I think I'm gonna start to catch up because I have to.
Hole 10 is 95 meters par 3. You either throw sidearm or
I think that
backhand because me and
I think
Knut don't know how
that
to throw
shot
sidearm.
was not perfect. I
You're
think
throwing your Echo Star T-bird there on a huge sky any.
I think that's just okay. I think it's
That should be a putt.
oh,
So I have like
7 meter maximum.
yeah.
But you can. Oh, you're second. That's a pitfall.
Oh,
I
that
should
was
have
a,
called that.
that was a bad putt for me.
It was a falling putt, man.
I'm not gonna come up with any excuses. It may be the Truls Vik mini that made me miss that putt, but we'll never know.
Just tapped it in.
Hole 11, it's par 3, 123 meters with OB on the left side. It should be pretty
Yeah, I think I threw it a bit.
easy for us. I think we have a little bit of headwind there, so
Yeah,
we have to staple up our discs.
I threw an unstable rock. Actually,
On a huge hyzer to the left.
yeah, I think I almost hit a guy, so I had to
But-
wave to him.
But it just stayed in one, so it's okay. And I'm actually throwing my lion there. It's a little bit too much
I think
any,
maybe
but
we had tailwind. Probably.
Maybe we actually had tailwind, yes. But these basket placements are so hard with the trees so close to the
You
basket.
kind
So
of don't have a look.
I don't really have a look, but of course I will go for it because I don't lay up like Knut, but unfortunately hit the tree.
What do you mean, like Knut?
Like you did on hole 2 and 5. I'm not gonna say more, but
Okay.
that's okay. I will just settle for par there. So now Knut actually have a chance to
it
catch
was
up.
Just in bounds, I think.
And just off the cage, unlucky. And you can see him jumping there. He's getting a bit scared now that he will have to bleach his hair. So me and Knut both tapping in for the par.
Did
on
you
hole
see
11.
what I used as a mini there?
Truls Vik.
No, my gold card. Oh, no,
Hole
you can see the
12.
fountain in the backgrounds as well.
Yeah, this course is
pretty
so
cool.
beautiful, man. Hole 12, 91 meters. It's pretty basic. It's just spike hyzer around the tree or straight through the gap with overstable disc. I threw my AVR X3 actually.
I just threw a spike hyzer.
A little bit to the right. I have a
Another one
tester,
of
but
these cuts. Don't think you have the confidence on these.
Of course it's in. That's
left
in there.
side. You can clearly see it's left side. I have just like
I'm actually starting to focus a bit up now after Knut got one stroke on me there earlier.
this is almost a tap in.
Nice birdies from both. Good star frame on hole 12.
Star frame.
So
yes.
it's still 2 strokes going into hole 13.
This is also just a hyzer.
Yeah, it's par 3, 76 meters. Should be really easy. So I think Knut is throwing his Firebird there.
Just the same as last hole.
Yeah.
It's easy to go far though, and you got a bird in your.
The birdies wants to come to me. I was throwing my croc there. Just spike hyzer to the right, and I think it's good. We should both have pretty easy birdies. Oh.
Yeah, it's not so easy to catch up strokes on this hole.
No, this course is not that hard at all.
At least in no wind like we had.
Good putt there from 8 meters for Blær. Easy birdie. And there's Knut tapping in his birdie as well. Nice.
And you had played like shit in every practice round. And now we're like 8 on
I gave
13.
Knut false confidence before this. He thought I was gonna play bad, but then I stepped up and played very good. At least in the beginning. I'm 8 down through 14. That's respectable.
This one is a pretty tricky one.
Yeah, this is hole 14, par 3, 109 meters with OP on the left side, and I think we actually have a little bit of right to left wind. So the discs really want to fade down to the left and find the OB.
And if you just don't have to be stupid and throw it too far to the left.
I think I earlier released it there, and it's skipping and just rolled OB. I'm not happy.
It was so bad throw. And I think I'm parked. You can see my disc there,
Yeah,
I think.
you had a pretty good shot. And I'm there behind the tree, like 20 meters to try to save the par. And off the cage. Not a great run.
It was okay.
Yeah.
And this is to tie it all up.
Yeah, I'm
Suddenly-
actually taking a bogey and Knut is taking a birdie, so 2-stroke swing on hole 14.
Suddenly it's tied, yes.
That was not great from Blær. Hole 15. That's not an easy one. It's 129 meters with OP far on the left side, so we should not worry about that at all, I think.
No, it's
Just throwing huge hyzers.
it's not really in play, at least in these conditions.
Exactly.
Are you throwing my Halo Destroyer?
I'm actually throwing your Halo Destroyer because I lost all mine in the water.
Can you tell me where that destroyer is now?
This one is actually in the water as well, so now I'm using another one of your Halo Destroyers.
Oh, this is way too short, like
This was a bit short, and you had the
60
tree,
meters short.
and you have the tree in the way, so it's great putt there, that center. That was really good. And as you can see, I'm not happy.
And this is also a tricky putt.
Yeah, I'm a bit shaky on the putting green now, at least in this round. So,
This is like 10 meters maybe.
but I'm taking all my time, focusing up.
That
And
was a good putt.
that was a good putt. So we stay tight going into hole 16. Hole 16 is actually
I think
very
this
easy.
is. I think this is the easiest.
Yeah, it's 107 meters, par 3, very easy high
And
straight.
it's like a mano you should not miss.
Yeah, it's actually the
I know a
big
guy
tree you can see.
I know a guy that missed it in the tournament though.
I slipped on the teapot in the tournament and missed. That's okay. That happens to the best of us. But then I'm taking my PD2 just way up in the air, spike hyzer.
I think it's a bit far
Almost
maybe.
acing the basket, but
I think you're a bit
a
far.
bit far.
And I think you can see mine just under the basket, so you have to make this. I'm almost like inside
Yeah,
the basket.
now the pressure is building up because
You took your
I
time on
really
this.
didn't want to get
You
blitzed here.
should have get like a time warning on this.
So just outside the circle and it's in. I'm
So
super happy.
And
So
I
it's
can't
gonna be
miss
all
this.
tight going into hole 17.
And that's pretty hard. That's a long hole. I didn't even have to putt. He gave it to me.
I just gave it to Knut, it was a tap in. So hole 17 is 143 meters downhill, par 3 with OP way behind the basket.
I think this was way left.
So Knut throwing his destroyer probably
And
a
this-
bit early.
This deep end is pretty slippery as well.
Yeah, the car path before the tee-pad is so slippery, so you really have to watch out with
Yeah.
your step.
It's hard to throw a real shot there,
Yeah,
almost.
exactly. So I was not happy with my drive, but I have like 50-meter putt for my birdie and just off the cage. And
No.
as you can see, I'm not happy. I really don't want to be losing more strokes on the putting green, especially on hole 17.
Oh, we have a replay. Oh.
Almost in, and
As you would say, it's a nice layup plan. And then this is for the lead.
Knut for the lead for
This
the first time in the
would be a
round.
perfect time to take the lead. Then
And he airballed the putt.
somehow I missed between the basket and the trees. It should not be possible.
So you actually have a tester for par, but you make it. That's good. So we are both 9 down going into the last hole, which is actually pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do mistakes there. So hole 18, par 3, 120 meters.
And I have the box, so I
Yeah, and the
just...
only thing you have to do is
So we...
go right.
Yes, go right.
But Knut throws it straight into the water.
But you can easily see that I slipped up there. It wasn't like...
And he's trying to find all the excuses now, but it's a little too late. So I'm stepping up to the tee pad with my
So-
T-bird 3, and I'm just gonna play it safe.
So I kind of just have to
I'm not laying up, but I'm trying to see. He's trying to get into my head there. But
I'm so into his head now.
I'm trying to park it for birdie. That's for sure. Just keep it on the right side, and it should all be good.
You should just not throw it in the water. Then
Yes,
you should
exactly.
be good. Because
As you can see, I'm really happy with my drive.
that's like a terrible drive.
Absolutely parked the whole little bit of that skip.
What do you mean parked over?
And I actually almost skipped up E and landed on the...
You can see on Peter's
on the
reaction. That is so stupid. And then I threw like a shot that ended up like 20 meters in the water, and Peter just laughing.
Knut actually threw his favorite tee-putt, like an angry shot after just losing to me.
Alright,
But he still has a chance to throw it in from like 50 meters. So we'll see what he do. But as you can see, I'm very happy now. I'm in bounds. I have like circle 1 putt for birdie, and Knut is trying to throw it in from 60 meters for par.
yeah, you gave me like the worst possible spot.
So me and Peter actually thought this was the spot we went OB.
I was like 1 meter OB, and I got called back there. It's like it should be in like a 10-meter putt.
So you with your clean sidearm trying to throw it in a little high. At least you gave it the height. So you will be taking a bogey there. And I'm starting to celebrate. It was a good day. It was a very good day.
And this is your tap in, you mean?
This is where my drive ended up.
It's like
Half a meter in bounds.
every drive that lands on the rocks goes into water, but not this.
Mine. So I just laid up, took easy par.
And after this, I went like 30 minutes into the water to look for my other T-bird. And I had to throw my boxer away.
This is so perfect. Exactly how we want it.
I want a picture of all you guys before you go, because I have to show somebody. I have to show them why I stayed late, because nobody will believe me.
Just run your fingers through it.
It's actually feels really nice.
It's not bad.
So you like it? Perfect. Exactly how we want it. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Is that right?
Sorry.
That's what you were
I'm
eating?
so sorry.
No, it's awesome.
First person you send a picture to, and then she'll freak out.
Jag ser ut inte där.
So, it's called
She asked, but if she would do this purple thing, it would be like that. But I said like, no, that's more expensive. This is purple. So I think it's great. Okay. Today, great success.